Hey guys, thanks for checking out Radio Flight. I just got a box in today from DJ AEROTECH out in Bradford, Ohio. This is the CHRYSALIS 2-meter electric sailplane. I ordered it with the 3-piece wing option for, I think it was maybe $10 or $12 to get the 3-piece wing option. So you have your inboard panel and then your your outboard panel. So this is the laser cut parts and some of the hardware and another instruction sheet for that process. And we're going to be building it with the V-tail. You can also build a traditional vertical and horizontal stab configuration. I think it looks really nice with the V-tail. The stab and elevator pieces for the V-tail are quite large. They're also, because they're swept up, you don't have to worry about them. If you slope soar, I slope soar occasionally, you don't have to worry about hitting any grass or weeds. Or even if you're just landing on a field, and I think everybody's probably done some damage to was a horizontal stab. Because we belly land our planes sometimes, most of the time. So anyways, I'm going to do the V-tail configuration. I think it looks really sharp. And with the computer radios today, it is not hard to hook up mechanically at all. So yeah, there's some more laser cut parts here. And looks like a nylon and a metal wing bolt. Parts here for the motor, formers, control horns, beautiful laser cutting. Looks like some nice high quality glass cloth, fiberglass tape. Here's some of the wood stock. Everything's perfect. I don't see any bad knots, any bulges, any of that stuff that I used to see pretty frequently when I did a lot of kit building. Some trailing edges. Nice thin trailing edge, notched. And I'd say the density of the wood is nice. It's not, it doesn't feel weak or soft, and it's not hard as a rock either. Some of the sheeting. Trailing edge, triangle stock. So for the people that are checking this out that haven't built a kit before, this is what we all used to do. There weren't any ARFs back in the day. I mean, I think I saw my first ARF. This is 2017, February 2nd, 2017. I think I saw my first ARF. It was an Easy Cessna. I don't know, Cardinal or something like that, styrofoam with covering stuck on it and all that. And I'm like, wow, look at that, an airplane you don't have to build. But I could never get my head around styrofoam thing. I don't know what it is. Like, real Cessnas don't build out of balsa wood in Monaco, but for some reason the foam planes always make me feel that way. They look great, they fly great, but I felt like I was doing something wrong by not building the plane. But it is affordable and it is fast, and so I guess that's why it's so popular. But there is something to be said for a kit. I think it goes back to like a primal instinct to want to build and gather things and construct things and put our own touch on it, and then watch it come to its intended form. And when you actually launch a plane, especially a glider, it's really a magical thing that it flies on the wind. And some of us, put an electric motor to get up to altitude. And some of us use, bungee cords and high starts and whatever. But when you see a plane and it's up there and it's cruising around the clouds on a beautiful day and it's quiet, unless you're running the electric motor, it's really something that you have to experience to understand. So I hope maybe a few of you will see this and give it a shot. So we've got laser cut ribs. When I was a kid, there was a lot of kits that came out. The piece of balsa with your ribs on it looked just like this, except they weren't laser cut. They weren't ready to fall right out. They were printed, and you had to cut every single rib out with an X-Acto knife. and not screw it up. And I used to cut them a little oversized, and it would take me a couple weeks just after school and homework and all that, just to cut my ribs out, mark them, and set them aside, just to get ready to build the wing. So now you have these where airfoils are perfect, and there's a lot of things online, but people argue about different airfoils, and this one's better than that one. But the truth be told is a couple passes with a sanding bar, some heavy sandpaper, and you've effectively modified the airfoil to the point where you really don't have an argument anymore about which is better and which isn't. So it's the laser cut shear webs. This is really cool. This makes building really, really fast. These are light ply, and what shear webs do is they go in between. If your ribs are sitting this way, your leading edge is up here, and your trailing edge is back here. Your ribs are sitting spaced every several inches, and then the shear webs go in between. They lock the upper and lower spars together for rigidity and torsional strength. So very cool, nice job. Here's some more laser cut.